Get your latest AyChristene merch at crowdmade.com/AyChristene. And be sure to check out the new limited edition Animal Crossing themed AyChristene merch. Don't go chasing water bottles. Link down below. Hey buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we are checking out Horror Story Animated. This is Don't Stop for Gas at Night by Kaylart, or Kaylart. Kaylart, yes. Luckily I don't drive at night because of the Rona. We in the house at night. Actually I lie. There's a couple times we drove to somewhere at night. But I get this gas station thing, and you know what? I have stopped for gas at night before. But normally in brightly lit areas where there's a lot of cars, not some off the no. I did. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I can stand true to that statement. I was reminding myself. I was like, did I? No. I did not stop at no sketchy behind freaking gas stations. But I have stopped for gas at night. So link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started. Black man.
Back in the summer of 2016, I got my first
Good
job at 18
only.
years old.
Okay.
I was
see
excited
cup
about
noodles.
the work, but not about the commute. Without traffic, it was a 30-minute drive both ways. And I normally got off work around midnight.
Oh,
the
no.
last thing I wanted to do was drive a half hour to get home.
Yeah, that's...
During the first few weeks, I was
that
still
kinda
getting
sucks.
used to my new
Okay,
routine.
all right. First off, I would have to say I love... Because a lot of the times, the artwork for, you know, some of the scary videos are a little bit more simplified. I feel like this has a lot more detail and such a style for like a scary animation to have. This is such a fun, like easygoing style. I like the way you see where it says soda pop. I love the way that I love the style. It's such a like positive, like his eyebrows kind of make me think a little bit of Steven Universe, even though I haven't seen a lot of Steven Universe. I've seen a little, a couple clips and stuff, but it's got this, look at this cute banana. Like this is so, I love this. So let's take it back before we get scared.
Still getting used to my new routine.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things my mother told me was to keep an eye on my gas tank.
Okay.
And if I ever needed more,
For
I
sure.
could leave early and stop on the way.
Right.
But never on my way back.
Exactly.
I understood her concern. I was a petite 18-year-old female.
Oh,
and
of
I
course.
looked even younger.
See the sun chips.
But being who I was,
I love the
half
style of
forgot,
this.
half ignored that advice.
Dear.
And one night on my way home, I realized I legitimately didn't have enough gas in the tank to get
Oh,
into
no.
my exit.
Oh no.
I pulled into the first station I could find, not caring about the brand or the cost of the gas.
No.
I decided to make it as quick as possible.
Mm-mm.
And only put in about $10.
Oh, that gas is mad expensive.
Just to get
$3.24.
I
Dear.
swiped my card and began pumping gas. And once it got to the $10 mark, I shut it off and printed out my receipt.
Okay.
Thinking the worst was behind me, I was about to climb back into my car
All right.
and book it home.
Okay.
When a voice came from the tiny intercom above the pump.
All right.
Ma'am, there was a problem with your credit card payment. I paused and glanced at the guy.
No, you got your receipt.
And felt a chill spiral down my neck.
What?
He was one of those tall, gaunt, sketchy.
Oh no! Wait, is this a story that I've heard
Staring
before?
Right out the window at me, beckoning me to come inside.
Ah.
I stepped back towards the gas.
I think
pump
I've heard
and
of this
pressed the
story.
button on the intercom. What's wrong with my card?
I've heard
I
of
have a
this story.
receipt. It went through just fine.
And I just hear thunder.
I didn't try to hide the annoyance in my voice.
No, go inside
I
there.
didn't like the look of this guy, or the way he sounded.
Go inside there.
I just need you to come inside, ma'am. Your receipt is incorrect. I'm
Yeah.
going to need to run your card in here.
Yeah,
He
go
replied,
inside.
A bit too quickly. I looked back at the guy through the window in frustration.
Go
There's
inside.
no way I was going in there, where I would be alone with him.
No,
He
no,
was staring at me wide-eyed, like some kind of creep.
no.
I stood my ground.
I think this is
pulled
the
out
story
my
I've heard.
phone And checked my credit card app. I held it up stupidly as if he could see it from there.
Right, he can't see it from
I
there.
pressed the intercom button again. It went through. I see it on my statement.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
I
not
get what
coming
she's
in.
doing is super smart,
Ma'am, if you attempt to leave, I'll call the police. I have your text.
but
Please come inside.
I think he's doing it to protect her.
I then shouted at him from across.
I
the
think he's
parking
doing it to
lot
protect
instead of
her.
pressing the intercom.
I think somebody...
Over $10 of gas. They're gonna call the cops.
Goodness.
Fuck you.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Wow.
I walked a few steps around my car and gave him the finger.
Goodness.
I was just about to walk back around my car and climb into the driver's seat.
Uh-huh.
When I paused.
Is he banging?
Mouthing something to me through the
Yeah.
window.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay.
I've ignored it, but he suddenly looked much more desperate than creepy.
Yeah, go inside,
He
chick.
kept beckoning me forward and calling out something that I couldn't hear through the window. I must have made a weird look, because 5 seconds later he slammed a piece of paper on the window.
What's it gonna say?
where he
Guy
had
in your car.
basically
Yes! I knew
written,
it.
"Guy in your car."
I knew it. Do you see him now? Oh! Oh! He was creepy as
I
heck.
booked it inside the station. And once I was there,
Oh my goodness.
the clerk locked the door and told me to get down.
Call the police.
He had his eyes on my car
Call the police!
and had a gun in his hand. I squatted down behind the counter
and?
watched the security cameras as a tall guy in sweatpants
And
and
did-
a windbreaker nudged my back door open,
Oh my goodness.
slid out quickly, and jogged away into the night.
And you didn't
I
call the
started freaking
police?
out. Turns out the clerk had noticed the guy hanging around the side of the building on the monitor.
Oh my goodness.
And as soon as I pulled in, he made a beeline for my car.
Oh my goodness.
He crouched down and opened the door and slid himself inside
Quietly?
as I was swiping my card.
And she didn't hear
Be
the...
careful not to close the door all the way behind me
Oh.
so that I wouldn't hear anything.
That's smart. Very
The
smart.
clerk had noticed all of this on the camera and immediately called the cops, who arrived a few minutes later.
Okay. But the guy was
They
already
searched the
gone.
area and my car, but were not able to locate the guy
Oh my
or anything
goodness.
that would lead back to him.
Mm-mm.
The gas station clerk probably saved my life.
Yes, he
because
did.
Who knows what would have happened if I had driven off?
Oh my
with that
gosh.
stranger in the back seat.
That's what he was
I
saying
think
it to
the
you.
lesson here is obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not enough to be cautious.
Right.
You have to stay alert as well. Be suspicious, but not stupid.
Right.
And always listen to your mom.
Listen to mommy. Listen to mommy. Like, oh, hold on. What we're gonna see here? There's a gas station picture coming up. Oh, okay. This is just where they put their. I thought they're gonna put the Patreon names or patrons. Right? First things first. If this ish can happen in the day. So I've heard of the story I heard as a kid was when I was there. I don't know why we were reading horror stories in elementary school. I heard of this story about how there was a lady. There's two separate stories, but I'm just going to tell one. But it was a similar situation where a girl was pumping gas, and she was pumping gas. And the clerk was trying to tell her, you need to come inside, And I think he used something similar like, oh, your card, there was an issue with your card, you need to come inside. And she kept saying, like, what's going on? All right, fine, I'm going to come in. And this is before you could Google, so she couldn't check her statement on her phone or anything like that. He was trying to call her in the intercom. And she went inside. And so what he was telling her was that he saw a guy hold with a blade crawl underneath her car, and what's been happening is sometimes they'll crawl underneath the car, wait till they're opening the door, sneak in the car with the knife, and anything can happen from there. But he saw the guy crawl underneath her car, so he was trying to tell her to come inside, so that way she wouldn't get attacked or hurt or something like that. But there's so many things that even in the daytime, this ish can happen. So to be diligent, when I pump gas at any time, I lock the car doors and I take my key with me when I leave, and I lock all the car doors. That way no one's going to get the jump on me, because that happened to a friend of mine where a guy, even though he was playing, and this is a joke, although I don't know what kind of funny F joke that is, that he just opened her car and sat in the front seat. Like, get the F about my car. Who is you? And do you thought this was funny? Okay. So I was like, yeah, I'm not. When I go to the gas stations, I lock the car doors. I lock the windows. If the windows are down, I roll them suckers up, because you ain't sneaking in my car. That ain't happening. And so, and I also look around. I have my back to the pump, but I also kind of look around in front of me, like having a whole 360 of my car. And around, I also make eye contact with whomever's pumping beside me. So that, because when you make eye contact, it can be a deterrent, because it's like that recognition. Okay, she saw me, she looked into my eyes. If I had a bad thought, maybe I should back off. I'm not saying that's gonna always work, okay? So if you look at somebody, there's a killer coming and chasing you, don't stop and stand and look at them and run your behind out the house, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. But when you go to a public place, normally if you make eye contact, it can be a deterrent for somebody who's planning to sneak into your car or sneak into, to be around you type of thing. So keep that in mind. But yeah, this is just crazy. People are crazy. People can be disgusting. People can be evil. So be careful. Day or night, be careful. And if you are going somewhere where you have to travel at night, get your gas in the day before you go to where you need to go to, because you never know. That was freaking lightning. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. Protect yourselves, okay? I'm in the video there. Check out the link for this description. Oh my goodness. I'm just like flustered. That scared the crap out of me. That was loud behind loud lightning. I don't even know if you guys even heard it. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below. Kaylart, maybe it's Kaylart, but the artwork, I love the style of this animation, how it was done. Very stylistic, very cute, very like pleasant to see, you know? And I say pleasant because it's this horror story that's being told, and the visuals are very like, I'm like, except for that guy, he was not pleasant to look at, and that was done on purpose. And props to you, very talented, loved it. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below to support Kaylart. If you like this video, hug the like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.